All right. Well, it's about, I don't know, 3-4 days later. It's Tuesday, the next week from the last upload. I am on my way to Toyota right now. The new engine just got there. I know what you're thinking. What is you going to Toyota gonna do? Well, I'll tell you, probably not much. But they told me over the phone a bunch of things. Keep in mind, this is the same Toyota that told me over the phone that this would be covered. I mean, that was corporate. This is actually the dealership, so they are different. But that being my experience, I'm going up there and I'm gonna ask him politely if I could get like a quote on the high end in paper prior to them starting labor. That way when I get there to pick up my car and they're done, they're not like, hey, surprise, it's actually the cost of a new GR86. So, we're on the way, we're off. I'll catch you guys in an update after I talk to them and get some information. Well, we're at Toyota. And they're saying that they need a tool set, special tool set for the new engine. They don't know when that's going to come in. So we're waiting on the tool set, and then they said also perhaps there could be some parts that they need that didn't come with the long block assembly. So, you know, things that you could transfer from the vehicle already, like the oil pan and stuff, I'm sure they can reuse. But going from 2-port to 6-port, I'm not 100% sure what all they're going to need. So it's not going to be ready this weekend, to say the least. But that's cool. Check out these, though. Wow, like they're everywhere now. I remember when they came out, you couldn't even get one. Now they're sitting here. We've got dealership discount, $3,394. So it's $30K for, I think this is a manual. Yeah, wild, out of control. It's good to see them here. They've got a Super up front. I think it's a 2.0 just because of the wheels. But yeah, you know, I didn't expect too much out of this trip, but I was hoping for a little bit better news than that. It's gonna be a little bit of time, but we're gonna push through it. I'll probably get back to the house and maybe do like a little breakdown on the B58, some upgrade paths, and what I think could be wrong with my motor, because we haven't really talked about that. So yeah, we'll catch up. So what is a B58? It's a direct injected single twin scroll turbo inline 6. It's a lot of things. Some people will say it's the German 2JZ. I don't know anything about the 2JZ other than, you know, like Fast and the Furious and whatever. Ooh, Guardians of the Nardi. Nardians. Nardians. But it's oh yeah, the wheel went down. It's a lot of things. It's the power plant for my Mark V Supra. It's the most fun I've had with an engine ever, whether it was passenger or
car I drove. Let's take a seat. Oh, let's take a seat this way. B58's a lot of things, but for me, it's a dream. It's a dream I had back in 2019 when I saw a yellow MKV parked outside Screen Door in downtown Portland, and I was like, what is this? And you know, you walk around the back of it and you're like, Supra? What do you mean? It's that. And I mean, I was a car guy growing up. Definitely loved cars, but like, you get sidetracked with your other hobbies over the years. And at that time, I was really deep into firearms and shooting sports. So I had no idea the Supra was back out. And, you know, I was like, whoa, okay. That's probably like the new NSX. It's probably like $100,000 car. I was like, that's neat. Wonder who owns it. Ended up after getting my order at Screen Door, saw it was a young black guy getting into it, and I was like, what? And like that was it, literally just a blip. And it must have been like months later where I had like seen it again online or something, and another blip. And then like it really like started to sink in when I started working at my most recent job, doing surface refinishing. I had a homie in there who's into the cars and stuff, and started getting back into looking for, you know, cars. And that was the one that kind of like stuck out to me. I think Fitment Industries did a "So You Want a MKV," you know, and I was like, oh man, that's that one car from way back. And went to like actually, you know, legitimately do what you do when you're getting a car, and was like, oh no, this is not in my league. This is like some tech company person thing. And put it off. Got the Toyota 86 2019. Here's my front bumper. On's actually coming to pick it up tomorrow. I'm letting him hold on to it while his bumper gets repainted. But 86 is a dream. Gonna get another one for sure. Maybe FRS. Stay true to my roots, you know, American boy. But long story short, one thing led to another. I hydroplaned my GT86 February 21st, and February 23rd, I was in a Mark V Supra that I had already, like, you know, weeks prior, I was thinking about trading the 86 in. I was thinking about selling the 86, getting a Supra, and dealers were offering me about 18 on the high end if I walked out with whatever Supra they had on the lot that day that I test drove. I wasn't feeling it. I had one Supra that I saw in Corvallis, which was a little over 2 hours away. No, that's a lie. It was like an hour 45 away. And it was perfect. It had all the specs I wanted. Downpipe, catless, upgraded charge pipe. It had an upgraded carbon fiber intake. It had aftermarket HKS lowering springs, and it had some forged Titan 7 wheels, black. Weren't my favorite, but I was like, you know, hey, those are great wheels. I actually got the stock. I got the stock launch edition wheels, because those, I actually like those. The forged wheels I have are fantastic. They look great. They stand the car out. People love them. They're just not my style. I really do like these in black. Anyway, got the Mark V, February 23rd. April, I want to say 21st, on some weird shit. I don't quote me. I'll like add an annotation here later if I feel like it. Because it's 420, April 20th. You hear that? That's Kelly coming in her awesome car. I'll show you guys. April 20th. Let me nerd out real quick. April 20th, We went to Astoria. I'll upload clips. Wonderful cruise, wonderful people.
When you take a little tiny motor and put 2 turbochargers where a carburetor should have been.
So which model is this?
GTS.
GTS.
Yeah.
And you said it's a 4-liter?
Yeah.
Twin turbo?
500 horse, 480 foot-pounds.
That's how you know it's going to be a good day. Is if you see a Supra, and not one, but 2 Supras.
At the same place!
Friends, dog the shit out of my car. And keep in mind, this is the day after. Hang on, check it out. Ooh. So cool, so sick. Hey, Tuna. Cat's in the window. You see Tuna up there. This is the day after I take my car to Toyota for service and they flash the, I actually flashed it to Visconti's new tune. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I'm doing a quick little vlog thing.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. Hey, this is Kelly. Hey.
It's so dark.
So this is the day after I flashed it to Visconti's new tune. I ran a log on Ecutech on the 19th. That was my last log. You know, checking for anything that could be wrong before the cruise on the 20th. But I flashed the map on the 20th, day after I took the last log. Went to the Astoria. It was a great cruise. We were ripping it. I'm not gonna say what we were doing, but we were having a good time. We were in Mexico, if you will, and no problems with the car at all. It was really responsive. Got back, parked, home, no problems. Went to Cars and Coffee the next day. This is the 21st. This is Sunday, and chilled. Went to go get some pho with some friends, the Honda boys and girls, and we ended up peeling out a little early. I wanted to get back home and check on the cats. And as soon as, oh, you're good. That's fine.
Okay.
No, you don't have to turn down at all. Like, they know what's up. And then the next thing you know, so I'm getting home. How far would you say is it from like Vancouver Mall to here?
Like 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, give or
not
take,
too
right?
bad.
So I'm getting home, I'm pulling off the exit. And I will say I did probably one pull right before I got to the exit where I got up and when I got off the exit I was going about 35 miles and white smoke came out the back of my exhaust. I want to say it was a left exhaust, and then there's a light ticking noise. And no lie, I didn't think it was me. And I'm looking around, I'm like, whose car is doing that? And there's a Tesla in front of me, a Tesla on the left of me, and a Tesla behind me. And I'm like, wait, I'm the only car here that could do that? And yeah, it was me, so. Ooh. It's my first time in here. I haven't heard the exhaust.
Oh, really?
It sounds nice.
It's really bouncy.
What's up with your suspension?
It's so messed up. I think it's when I put in my lowering springs, but
It's not too bad.
just wait. You'll see.
Do you know the spring rate?
No.
So the HKS high had on the 8.6, it was the bounciest spring rate you could have. But as a result, like under load, it would grip up really well around turns. It just wasn't good for drifting.
It's just anytime I hit like a dip or like bump in the road,
Yeah.
that's when it's like sketchy if you're going fast.
No, I feel you. You get like bounced there. Yeah.
Back end will like kick out.
Yeah. That's what my Super does now. Woo! You were there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just should probably wrap up, but the Supra right now, it's got what we would call rod knock. So when I pulled off the highway, I was fortunate to have had that happen at a lower RPM and to have pulled into a gas station as soon as I got off the highway. I'd say about 200 feet, and parked it, had it towed to Toyota, and it's been there since. So this is probably like 2 or 3 days after the video you'll see at the beginning, and we're just waiting for them to get a tool to get the engine swap done. We'll be back with the 6-port I told you guys about, and then we'll take the 2-port to Lai. We'll take it to Lai's brother-in-law's shop, where we're gonna tear it down, figure out what needs to be done, and build it. So I actually misspoke in the first video. We're gonna build the 2-port out and take it from there. But I'll let you guys go. I gotta get back to hanging out with the homie. We'll catch up.